I thought I'd do a film just to show the state of the plot at the moment. It's changed dramatically. I think you will agree. Everything is looking rather bleak. There are some signs of new life. For instance, the cardo, which we cut back earlier, is starting to send up next year's shoots. It's hard to believe that in a year's time those leaves will be enormous and the flowers will reach up for the sky. The perennial bed is looking rather sorry for itself now. Still some flowers. The dahlias will just carry on until we get a really bad frost. Well, not even a bad frost, just a frost. Caladias are still trying their best. Now this rose, Jacqueline Dupré, still lots of perfume flower, well, not a lot, but quite a few perfume flowers on it. It's flowered constantly since late spring. And there's even more buds to come. Will he make it or not, I wonder. Elm's horns flowered well all winter, all summer and spring too. So just a few remnants of flowers here. We have got some things germinating. So in this bed, Martin's sown some mixed green manure seed, which is coming up nicely. And in the bed over here, he's sown some more green manure, this time grazing rye. I'm going to take a little walk over to the other side of this bit of plot to show you our winter onions. The sticks are on just to stop any animals walking all over them, but you can see the onions are starting to shoot. Always plant them a little bit deeper than most people do. And the garlic is amazing. We haven't grown garlic for a few years because we never seem to have much success, but so far it looks promising. There's some more right over there, but it's early days yet. And we've got the remnants of the annual flowers. Let's have a little walk. We've just picked all the fruit off the quince tree, and also you won't be able to see really, but it gets a lot of shoots that reach up for the sky, and we've cut those back because we want the tree to stay within reach of fruit picking. The blueberries are maybe just past their best when it comes to leaf colour. And everywhere you look, there are little clumps of cyclamen that somehow managed to seed themselves all over the plot, and the garden too, come to that. There's some more here, just in amongst the weeds. Now this bit of bed we've just tidied up. Started it last winter and then it became too wet, then too dry to do much about it, but now it's finished. We just maybe need to plant something at the end, maybe some rhubarb. Lots of windfall apples, which will be enjoyed by the blackbird that you probably keep hearing. Let's move over to the other side of the plot. Autumn raspberries haven't done really very well this year. So if we move down here, we've got our winter brassicas. Some broccoli at this end, which is doing really well, which is just as well because the broccoli planted in another part of the allotment has just been devastated by large white caterpillars. Well, large white butterfly caterpillars, I should say. There's some cabbages and some cauliflowers too in that bed. They're all doing quite well. We've been pleased with the winter brassicas this year because very often they don't do very well for us. Let's hope winter doesn't see them off. Still some swede here and some chard and some giant spinach nestling underneath somewhere. There, there's some beetroot. And then we have the leeks with a self-sown marigold calendula. Over here we've got another bed of green manure. This time it's mustard, a sort of mustard, which was planted or sown because this one, which is caliente, didn't really germinate. There's just one or two bits of that. I managed to sow some early annuals this year. Some of the patches are a bit sparse, but others are quite the opposite. So I guess it will depend how bad winter is as to whether I get any early flowers or not. And in the lavender patch we had some gaps, so I've popped one or two new little plants to hope they'll bush out and fill the gaps. And then over there we've got the remnants of the dried flowers. And some annuals. I don't know what this one is. I'm not sure if it's something called Queen Anne's lace, but maybe somebody can put me right on that. And whizzing round, the parsnips have done really well at the top. Will they have done really well beneath ground, I wonder? We had brilliant germination this year. Every seed I think germinated, which meant I had a lot of thinning out to do. And the carrots too have done really well. We're picking those at the moment, but the carrots and the parsnips will stay in the beds all winter and we'll just pick them when we want them. If we just go around here, you can see some carrots that Martin dug today already. There's some rather strange shapes, but some of them Not too bad at all. The nice thing about it is that one may be quite big, but it'll be sweet and juicy and tender. And we've the sprouts, which haven't grown very big this year. Just hope that they produce some sprouts. And cabbages. And up here we have the broccoli that was devastated. Whether they'll come again or not, I don't know. It's starting to rain now, so I'm going to have to hurry up. Got some swede and some more spinach and chard here. And then I'm going to rush towards the shed and just show you just how those little cyclamens spread everywhere. There we are. Very autumnal down here. All the plum leaves have fallen now. Well, a lot of them have anyway. And now it's raining, so let's head for the shed. We've picked lots of grapes. There's even a strawberry in there. And just look at all the quince we're going to have to deal with. Well, that's it. I'm heading in the shed. I'm getting wet. Bye.